deadly shooting at Blake Apartments in Sheffield tonight. Sheffield's police chief Ricky Terry confirming for me multiple officers are on the scene where one person has been shot and killed. Another person is in custody.
25-year-old Alexandra Robinson, affectionately known as Alex or Mooka, to family and friends, had the most loving and caring heart. She absolutely adored her grandmother and her two children, a 5-year-old girl and a 4-year-old boy. She graduated from Sheffield High School in 2015, where she ran track and played basketball. Alexandra was the type of person who would give you her last. Her playful personality and infectious sense of humor was one that always stood out. Around 9:19 p.m. on April 21st, officers in Sheffield, Alabama were called to Blake Apartments on East 12th Avenue in response to a shooting. Upon arrival, they would find a woman with a gunshot wound to the neck.
In Lauderdale County, we have an update on a deadly shooting that happened in a Sheffield apartment. We now have the identity of the victim, 26-year-old Alexandra Robinson. The shooting happened last night at Blake Apartments on East 12th Avenue in Sheffield. Police Chief Ricky Terry says when officers got to the scene, they found Robinson dead from a shooting. Chief Terry also says the shooting comes from a domestic violence situation. Police say they have a person in custody.
Alexandra was located at the outside of the apartment complex, where she is pronounced dead on the scene. Police also located a suspect. 25-year-old Kelvin Malik Weekly was arrested and charged with manslaughter. He is being held at the Colbert County Jail on a $50,000 bond. According to police, the two were close friends. Alexandra's sister posted on her Facebook page a response to Kelvin's friends who insisted that the two were close friends and that he loved her. She stated, "And yet someone lost their life, and her children lost their mother. I don't care what their relationship was or how close they were. He still murdered my sister and took her away from her family. There's no trying to make it sound any other way. We are not hearing it." After her passing, Alexandra's family put together a GoFundMe that helped cover funeral expenses, along with helping to care for her children. Her family says they will now take on the torch and come together to show and love. Her family says they will now take on the torch and come together to show the love and support for her children, something Alexandra was well known for. Alexandra's funeral took place on May 6 at the Pleasant Hill Missionary Baptist Church in Hernando, Mississippi. Although news sources are labeling the crime as a case of domestic violence, there is still no clear motive, and the investigation remains ongoing.
Where you go, Tate? Where you go, Tate? This what's up, Tate? Y'all can cancel everything. Now Tate done took it all. My boy.